grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my hand.
I cannot fathom it. His Majesty killed in his own bed.
The blooms upon the prince's grave had yet to wilt. Without an heir to wear the crown, what will become of the royal magic?
Thus vulnerable, an invasion might undo us.
From within or without, the state hangs on a precipice. It may even come to civil war.
In dark times, we must stand together.
Your Eminence!
Who could do this?
Few could even enter the king's chambers, let alone draw close. And yet
His Majesty's arcane power could deflect near any blade. With all the royal bloodline's magic, who could harm him at all?
Shadows stir in the castle just as they did with the prince. What hellbound soul could end a royal life? Who would dare such atrocity? Huh?
Luis.
A shame to die with no heirs. The prince was taken too soon. And only a king may wield the royal scepter, the very crux of his vaunted bloodline's magic, which made such a fine deterrent to war. One has to ask, them dead, who shall take the throne?
Your name.
I trust this will suffice.
God smiles upon the generous.
Oh, away with you! Back to your cesspit, beggar!
A land grotesque as its people. You dreamt of utopia. You saw the tribes united as one.
Oh.
That dream died long ago. You should have done the same. Your kingdom will perish alongside you. By my
All right. Ugh.
I cannot.
Here we
fathom
are.
it. His Majesty
Part
killed in
8,
his own
Metaphor
blade.
The
Refantazio.
wounds upon the prince's grave had yet
So
to
we
wilt.
did
Without
get
an
to
heir
meet a
wear the
new
crown,
character
what will become of
last
the royal
week.
magic?
Thus
I already
vulnerable,
forgot his name. It was the
invasion
rabbit
might
fellow.
undo us.
From within or without, the state
But yeah,
hangs
we
on a
just
precipice.
found him in
It
his
may even
cave
come to civil
doing
war.
In dark
he was
times,
the
we must
suspected
stand
one
together.
of taking the hostages
Your
or
Eminence.
the
Who
kidnappings
could do this?
down in the cave or
Few
whatever in
could
that
even
one
enter the
city.
king's chambers, let alone draw
It doesn't
close.
really
And
appear
yet-
that he
And
was
yet,
the
His Majesty's arcane power
the
could
bad
deflect
guy.
near
I
any
don't think he
blade
was the one
with all the
actually
royal bloodline's
kidnapping
magic. Who
the
could harm
kids
him
or
at
whatnot.
all?
So
Shadows stir
I
in
do
the
think he's
castle
probably going
just
to
as
join
they
our
did with the
party.
prince. What
Haven't looked up any
hellbound
spoilers
soul
for the
could
game,
end a
but
royal life?
that is
Who
my
would dare such
opinion.
atrocity? Huh?
There was a funny part last week where
A shame
Stroll
to
was
die with no
talking.
heirs.
I was like, you
The
know,
prince was taken too
his
soon.
voice sounds really familiar
And
right
only a
now.
king may
So,
wield the royal
of course,
scepter.
I had to get on
The very
Google and
crux
figure
of
this
his
out.
vaunted bloodline's
And the
magic,
voice
which made
actor for
such a
Stroll
fine deterrent
is
to
the same voice actor
One
that
has to
voice
ask.
acts
them dead.
Leon, or Dion
take the
rather,
throne?
in Final Fantasy 16. That's Bahamut's dominant. So, that must be where I recognize the voice from. Pretty cool character. He's got a pretty cool story arc in Final Fantasy 16.
War is on the horizon.
I do actually want to get back to that game
Before they
soon.
command,
I
I
never
dry my
streamed
pen
that before, but it was
must
very
finish my
action-packed,
final
so
work.
I think it would actually be fun to
It is a
stream.
tale of hope
Especially if you were
that
trying to
may
do
yet
like
salvage this world.
maybe some of the hunts, trying to see if you could
It isn't right.
do any of them without getting hit or something.
This
You know,
idea
some
of
challenges.
foreigners has only
Game's
ever
pretty
been
fun.
a tool against the foreign.
But anyway, yeah, I don't got that much to
If you
talk
could
about.
end
Ramble
such
on in the beginning of the
prejudice,
stream.
Surely war would be
I gotta
next
get
to
better at
fade.
looking into the camera when I talk. I notice I look over to the
We
side.
would be free to
OBS
travel
window.
to far-flung lands.
Still getting used to the camera. I'm kind of new to this whole thing.
The reality
But,
is, we are riddled with anxiety.
Getting a lot more comfortable
fight.
talking into the microphone
We
or whatever.
oppress.
I notice when I
And magic
re-listen,
is
I'm
but
not
a
slurring
tool
my
of
words as
war.
much as I was before. Getting a
Our
little
world
more
could be
more
better.
comfortable, a little
Can
more
we not
confident,
dream such
kind of
dreams?
just chatting to whoever's out there in the world ready to listen. So, but yeah, if you join in, feel free,
In such a
chat,
world,
backseat.
they need no
I like
sorcery.
when people tell me
And the
what
populace is
answers to
built
give
through
back and
learning
forth here to
skilled
the
labor.
NPCs. You know,
Glass
chit chat
spires
on
reach
whatever
the
is
heavens.
welcome.
Safe
Chat about
nights
whatever
with
the
no
hell you
dark
want.
shadows.
You know.
Streets well traveled.
But yeah, let's get to it.
And in the
Gameplay.
laws of these emotionally satisfied.
I have so many save files. Just in case I screw something up and I don't have enough time to get something done. I got like plenty of save files to go back to and I have to start the game over or whatnot. Audio would probably be good to check real quick too. I'm gonna give that a listen just real quick. Check, check, check. Uh-oh. Looks like Twitch on my phone has locked up. What's going on here? Come on, Twitch. Alright, check, check, check. Okay, beautiful. That's all. That's all fine and dandy. Get locked in these headphones here and get to it. Are you worried about Heisme? You know how you feel, but
I'm in trouble now.
Evidently.
so it begins with rumors of safety during a sand flash. Thus, the trap is already set. Whatever the case, Heisme is safely in our custody. The others will stand vigil over him. Let us rest while we can.
I'm in trouble now. Gone to shite, this has.
Let's get some information
What
from
you
this
wanna
guy.
know?
I think this is probably worth it. Learn about the monsters in the abandoned tomb.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
If you've heard rumors about mountains of treasure, I think you'd best stay away. The treasure there, sure. There's treasure there, sure, but it's home to some strange monsters as well. The one that poses the real danger in there is the treasure monster. That said, I can only guess at what it looks like. Apparently, they'll put you to sleep. You're in for a real bad time if they attack you.
Here's the real skinny.
Rumor has it there are some accessories that can prevent falling asleep. Sell them at the dodgy Gloomhall shop. Grand Trad. Okay. Also, the beast is said to be drawn to money. Some witnesses claim they were able to escape it by tossing a coin at it. Now, I've heard that somewhere out there are skills that use money. Had some of those, the fight might go smooth.
Right gem for ya.
Lastly, it's called a treasure monster for a reason. As it's said that it carries some particularly desirable loot with it. If you get a chance, you should try stealing from it. Okay?
Gone to shite,
And I'm gonna leave
this
you.
has.
Stroll at, though. Stroll's not back here. It's up in the...
Pleasure to see you.
Gone to shite, this has.
Alright. I guess Gallica says... Gotta wait. Gotta go to sleep.
Good night.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
I dreamed we were being chased around by a horde of giant sandworms. I barely got any rest at all. I hope Heisme behaved himself in the Gauntlet Runner. We should go check on him later. We also need to get some information out of Barden. But how do we even bring it up?
Are you awake? Barden just sent word. A few children disappeared in the night.
Ruh-roh.
Wait, but Heisme's in the Gauntlet Runner, right? If he's still bound there, that basically proves he's innocent. But if he's not...
Yep. Well, safe to say he's probably,
We need to get to
he's
the
not
runner,
our guy.
quick.
Maybe he'll help us go catch the guy, though.
Where's Stroll?
Speak, man. Are you all right? Where's Heisme?
What's going on with
What happened
Nurse?
here?
Had one too many to drink, huh?
Oh, he reeks of alcohol.
Oh shit, he did.
Eurus, you old sot, don't
He's
tell me
drinking
you
that good
drank yourself
stuff.
to sleep.
He's drinking that Devil Springs.
Heismay was blathering on about some things I found rather unnerving. So I had a little sup of the spirits to calm the nerves.
Yeah, that's what I say too.
Wow. What a mess.
Yeah, no shit, Gallica.
You witless. Maybe some cold water will wake you up, and if that water's not fixed yet, you're really in it. Ah!
Safe to say he's gonna have a throbbing headache in the morning, huh?
Now, what's all the commotion?
Hey, you know, just some kidnappings.
That was it. He kept scaring me, so I stuffed him into the lavatory to shut him up.
He says that like it makes sense. Does it make sense to you?
Yeah, does he drive like this?
He doesn't drink and drive, does he?
If you dare touch a single drop on the road, I'll toss you off the runner's back myself!
Anyway, one thing's for sure. Heismay was tied up the whole time, so he never set foot outside, right?
What's all this about frightening Eurus? I cannot imagine you suddenly felt compelled to share ghost stories.
I heard some strange sounds last night. I could tell they were footsteps, but not any I recognized. If it had anything to do with the disappearance of the residents, it could prove my innocence. That's why I spoke up.
I don't think he's lying. With all that fog, I couldn't find the source of the footsteps, but I found plenty of something else. Children's shoes. It was after midnight. No time for children to be out and about. I had the shoes checked at the guard station, and it looks like they belong to the missing children.
Then 'tis likely those footsteps belong to your true culprit.
But the guard said no one left town last night.
Nobody left? But that must mean the culprit is...
Inside the town. Definitely Heismay. What's funny they give you that as an answer.
Inside the town?
Logically, yes.
If that's the case, I'd like to talk to Barden, but how much of this should we share with him?
If you ask me, it's time to lay out all you know. Taking me with you might help your case, too.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. To bring you before the very man responsible for the bounty on your head, I trust I need not illustrate the risk.
Risk or not, the real culprit's likely one of their own. If you hide me, they'll accuse you of harboring a known criminal. You all had it right. It's time I faced reality. A life on the run leaves no room for me to truly mourn my son.
Heismay.
Whatever the case, let's meet with Barden.
Well, I must say I couldn't hope you'd capture him so swiftly.
Something wrong? You don't look well. Got a face like you've just stumbled upon a dead man.
No, it's nothing. Just surprised you caught him. Aye, you have my thanks. Clearly we were right to trust you. You'll get your payment in full.
Before that, I want to ask you one question. Why was Heismay the only suspect in this case?
One of the guard witnessed him firsthand. Go on, Morris, tell him. On the night of the kidnappings, I spotted a Ujif bolting into the wilderness. Several times. No mistaking a squat figure like that. I'm telling you, what are the chances of there being 2 Ujif brigands in the area?
I think Morris is full of shit.
What did you say?
Strange. I don't recall the kidnapper's tribe being listed on the bounty poster. Even the captain seemed surprised, yet you alone knew this.
He's obviously our culprit.
Most strange. Haisme was already in our custody yesterday. In other words, the kidnappings of last night cannot be his doing.
Is this true? Captain, I'm one of yours, aren't I? You're not gonna trust this little red-eyed bastard over me, are you?
There's also the testimony from the guard at the gate. He reported no one coming or going from the city.
You scabby bounty hunters think you can mock the guard corps like this? Just take your damn blood money and get the hell out of here!
Fine, fine. Keep your hair on. We'll get to the bottom of this eventually.
Is there a problem here? Pardon, may I interrupt?
No problem, ma'am.
Was that? Did you hear it, lad?
I didn't hear anything. No
No.
one's talking about.
I didn't hear anything.
Now I see your game, you fiends.
What? He's gone!
Haisme!
Find him! Secure the exits! Don't let him escape!
No good. He's nowhere to be found. What's gotten into Haisme?
I got the impression he sensed something. If he'd meant to escape, he would have done it yesterday.
I think Barden's innocent in all this. The real scumbag here is Morris, his second in command.
Scumbag Morris. I like this game when they use words like scumbag. Scumbag Morris. I mean, that's got a nice ring to it.
He framed Haisme with a false eyewitness testimony. Must have figured an exiled Ujif would be a perfect scapegoat.
That scumbag.
So Morris, a would-be guard of the people, has been kidnapping the residents and selling them off.
Wow.
Could be. And there's also those footsteps that old Haisme heard in the night.
Nurus is bound to have sobered up by now, right? Let's see
Well,
how things are outside.
I wouldn't get ahead of
and get back to
ourselves
the runner.
there.
Are you coherent yet? I didn't take you as the sort to fall so hard into your cups.
Oh man, that's what every drunk person wants to hear when they're trying to sober up. Are you coherent yet? Perfect. Perfect.
Well, an icy bath like that would freshen anyone up.
And tell us again what happened last night. It may be our only clue to tracking down the real culprit.
Ah, bloody hell. Yes, it's coming back a bit. It wasn't just Haisme's reports that shook me. No, I saw something. It was right after I slung Haisme into the bathroom.
Certainly wasn't a moment of
Out
clarity.
the window, I saw some massive shadow moving through the fog. It wasn't any beast or man of this world. It was a dark messenger, I tell you. A specter from the very bowels of hell. It was like the horrors of every fairy story from my schoolboy days sprung to Stygian life. I was shaken, chums. Shaken to my core. I cried out for help, grabbed for something to steady myself, and all I found was the bottle.
Wow.
There. You're all right now.
I think this guy needs rehab. Saw a ghost and tried to reach for something and found a bottle? This game is weird, man. You got some strange stuff going on in here.
Even if there is some monster behind this, how would it connect with Morris? I don't see why he would be compelled to hide this to the extent of framing Haisme.
True. Let's try investigating the lady's old castle. Haisme's bound to have a reason for bolting off like that.
good. They say they haven't found Heismate yet. They can't remove the blockade from the gate. Sounds like he's got them on a wild goose chase.
Hi.
What of our plans then? Could we just sneak in? Oh there! Over here. That sounds like...
Evidently.
Coming from over there. Is he calling for it?
Huh?
Why is Heismate guarded the gate said they'd not found him yet?
Got to say,
I'm the captain of the guard. I have responsibility to the truth. Know and uphold it. That's all this is about.
What folly.
Could have avoided all this trouble if you just looped my head off to start with. Oddballs, the lot of you. Why did you run off so suddenly?
The truth is...
I did some investigating inside. The moment Lady Joanna cracked the door to the room, I heard the sound of a child's scream. And Lady Johanna is, well, she is childless. Whatever you heard, it cannot have been from her own family. No child could get into such a heavily guarded castle unnoticed. Your kidnapper has to be within these walls. My money's on scumbag Morris being the weasel. He lied to our faces trying to get us to walk into a human's jaws.
It's absurd.
Scumbag Morris? No, that's absurd. I cannot suffer him to kidnap any more innocent children. Please. I will help. Will you help me put an end to this evil? I have nobody else to turn to. Of course. After all, if we can't use your head for the competition, you'll need a replacement anyway. We're in, right, Rice? Of course.
I'm in your debt.
And so?
It seemed to us like no kidnapper could get victims into the castle on our watch. Not under all our noses. But there was an old underground tunnel that even the castle guards didn't know about. Heismate's the man who found it. There'd be plenty of places to hide hostages down there. Scumbag Morris may have known about it as well. I'm just gonna keep calling him Scumbag Morris. Right under the lady's mansion. That's bold. Okay, let's get to work then.
Right, then.
You should be able to get there from the Blind Well Alley at the end of Cattle Racket Road. Did I pronounce that right? Cattle Racket Road. I've got to return to my post, but I'm counting on you all. Alright. We're gonna figure this out. We're coming for you, Scumbag Morris. A well leading to an underground channel. Everyone's already headed to Blind Well Alley. Get there by following Cattle Racket Road. Let's get there when you're ready. Alright, new memorandum. Calendar? Oh, this is just telling me about stuff.
What now?
Alright, what important stuff do we got going on? Exhibition of the Brave is pretty far away, and then Forgiveness Day.
What now?
What is it?
All right.
Map. We're on Cattle Racket already. A cool name. Cattle Racket Road. If I ever own like a piece of property and I'm in the means to have my own private road, I might name it Cattle Racket. Because it's cool.
Let's go.
I can hear the kidnapped children screaming underneath here. We must help them.
Is this the place?
So this is the entrance to the underground channel. If Scumbag Morris is the culprit behind all this, he's probably lurking somewhere ahead. Let's go in. If we catch him with the children, he won't be able to talk his way out of it.
However,
I did not expect there to be an underground channel. It is no wonder traces of the kidnapper couldn't be found. The children are beneath. Let us hurry there. Alright. So this is the old well that Barden mentioned. We should be able to get down to the underground channel from
Ready?
here. Kidnapped children should be in here. Prepared? You know, I think so. Maybe not. But we're gonna go for it.
Let's go.
However,
we can't like fight with Heisme yet though. What do we gotta do? Wait, did I just miss something?
Keep your wits about you.
Where is he? He wasn't just with us a second ago, but I hear his voice.
Come on, get the bait moving already. That thing goes out of control. We'll be dinner.
Here's scumbag Morris.
you can't run
Oh,
from us.
fuck?
Please. Help.
What the hell has he got going down here? Freaking forced labor camp for children or something?
the child yet lives.
Out of your jurisdiction now, aren't you? You're trespassers down here. That means anything that happens to you is your
This
own
game's got some
damn
dark themes in it.
If you've got something to say it to our faces. Even you must feel the weight of what you've done.
Eyes up. Something stirs in the back.
Are these the monsters we heard about?
No, further back. 'Tis the footsteps in the night.
The bigger that beast back there grew, the more its watchdogs started changing with it. One of them's gonna make a meal of you.
What has been happening here? Why do you kidnap the residents?
Why? Because premium bait's worth a fortune. I couldn't live on the wages of a guardsman forever.
You kidnap children for money? You utter scum.
Scumbag.
This from a bloody-eyed Eugene. Look to your own sins, sir. You weren't just stripped of your knighthood. You were exiled. You're a coward who's been living in the hole you deserve. Didn't pretend you can play at justice now.
You foil!
No, 'tis true in part. Tis why I stand here now. I ran from my past and turned away from my pain. You prey on innocent lives. Your sin will be repaid. Yet I cannot condemn you alone. Not when I could not see past my own suffering. Not when I locked myself away to be alone with my pain.
Oh, Lodestar, who faltered.
Yes!
Oh, thou angry
Yes! This is
traveler.
what we've been waiting for.
Thy long stagnant stance hath
Time to rip your
finally
heart
been
out.
broken. Now choose thy path.
Choose? My choice is already made. You can't erase your past. All you can do is take it in hand and reshape your future.
Thank you. Thou hast chosen a noble parting. Henceforth, thy fears and insecurities are thy light. O Lodestar, whose light reveals the king's own path, awaken.
Yeah! Rip it out!
I am Heisme Noctul. I believe the arc of life depends not upon birth. By these hands, soiled or sinless, I fight!
Does everybody in this world have some kind of weird heart that they just rip out of themselves whenever? Look at that character model, though. That's pretty cool.
Apologies, but I cannot do this alone.
Go! Rip them apart!
I think it's a little weak that the game reuses the enemy character models a lot, though. How many different models of these wolves have we seen? They're just like different colors.
Morris, you will not escape me! Out of my
Morris, you scumbag!
What's going on? He just started fighting with us. And even he awakened to his power.
Perchance 'tis through your influence that this power passed to him, Captain?
Oh, is this what Moore was talking about?
Young man, you seem the most adept with this magic. I will strike at your direction, if you might spare it. Rest assured, I once stood among the Shadow Guard, and the years have not done.
I do like his character model. It's pretty cool. Alright, so what kind of cool stuff does he have? Dark Sword, deal weak physical slash, may inflict forget. Ooh, he's got steel. Okay. Deals weak dark magic to one enemy.
Ha! Die!
I can't afford to hold back.
We'll give him a diagonal slash.
Die hard. Is there another way? Falling back. Healer. Flare.
Are they weak to light?
Observe the enemy. Mate! Freeze!
Okay, weak to Blizz.
Oh, power of kings.
Try dark magic. What does this look like? Okay. It's just the same animation as the light. It's just recolored. It's a microphone. Hmm? What's going on? Freaking C? What do you mean by it's a microphone?
Are you prepared?
Confused.
Not done yet.
Too slow.
That's finesse. Beautiful dodge, Heisman.
Is my microphone too loud, maybe?
Stand ready.
You better watch out for any enemies targeting him.
You think yourself equal to a UG? I'll take this. Sorry.
Why, hello there.
Okay, I got a trophy for that. Cool. What's wrong with him?
Hack and slash.
Is he burned or something? Okay, yeah, he was burned.
Vitus power. Freeze.
Oh, they rip a microphone out of their chest. Oh. It looked like a heart to me. I was like, are you ripping a heart out of your chest? That's just so badass. It's funny, the whole time I've been playing, that's what I thought they were doing. I mean, the one guy, yeah, he actually rips it out and I think it was Stroll, actually, when he changed. He ripped it out and he started yelling into it. I was like, this is amazing. What is going on here?
I shall rise to the occasion.
I continue to grow.
Stop!
I gotta kick how they dropped the scumbag for the Morris guy here, the bad guy.
But the children are safe.
Scumbag Morris got away.
Good. You saved them, Heisme.
You know that I used to have a child of my own. My son. He was killed.
Was it Scumbag Morris?
I could not even protect my own flesh and blood. Who could call me a knight? Since then, I've wondered what I had left to live for, and found few answers.
Is that why you lived in such a dangerous place? You might be.
We need to chase down Morris first. He said something kind of weird back there, didn't he?
Regarding the watchdogs, he said they gradually turned more horrific the more the monster grew.
Do you think that's the effect of the melancholia? I expect anything further in will be even more malformed then.
Yeah, are they like feeding the kids to the dogs here?
Clearly, someone is invested in Morris's efforts. But who would finance this?
I can't say for certain. Still, from the very beginning, this has felt beyond the realm of any sane, moral person.
And to think this started as a simple bounty contract. We've set foot in something far bigger, I think.
Let's get these poor youngsters back to Barden for now.
We don't get to go into explore the entire dungeon just yet.
Sure.
You saved the wee ones' lives. We can't thank you enough.
Anybody in the chat want to tell me how to answer this? One or two? You like when the audience kind of backseats. They're feeding something. Okay. Maybe it's not a dog, maybe it's just some giant mutated creature back there. This game's got some really dark themes to it. I'm really surprised by it. I didn't really think it was gonna be so dark at times. I thought it was... Maybe it was the art that just kind of made me think it was more like... maybe like a PG-13 kind of game. But yeah, it's very much an adult kind of game. We're not really grateful for him too. He didn't really do shit for us. I mean, we kind of did this on our own.
No, we just did what had to be done.
I know this is difficult to hear, but Morris
Scumbag Morris
had a hand in this the whole time. He confessed as much to us.
Aye. I found out the man's been struggling to pay off all manner of gambling debts. I'll round up the guard and search the whole bloody castle for him.
I'm sorry, but I'm afraid you'd be outmatched. However, it would be a great help to us if your guards could prevent anyone from leaving the grounds.
Considering everything, I can't help but think the Lady Joanna's got to be in on this somehow.
But the woman is a respected sanctoress. Besides which, she's the one who funded the initial request.
I'll tell you this. Hard as we've looked, we can't find a sniff of Lady Joanna herself.
We're here for our own reasons. Whoever we find down there, we're not going to stay our blades. Any objections?
None for me. Do as you will, and I'll trust in Lady Joanna's innocence. Indeed, for all we know, the culprit may be holding her hostage.
I too have a score that needs settling. I cannot let these atrocities continue, especially not in my name. I believe in you.
All right. We have a new comrade. Heisme, a traditional warrior burdened by his past, has become your ally.
Considering we're due in Oceania in a matter of days, we've little time to tarry here.
Our foes may be strong, but they're also trapped like rats in the basement. We'll use the old well to get in and out.
How many days do I have? I left Heisme to calm down a little bit in the Gauntlet Runner as he wished and decided to return to in everyone else. Bah! There's Hankill, the man, the legend. Well, we just found out that the kidnapper is Scumbag Morris. Joanna's absence troubles me. If 'tis true that there's a monster nearby, then we are not a moment to lose. Though it still remains to be seen whether she knew the guard corps were involved.
Damn it.
Scumbag Morris, the bastard. Deceiving us is one thing, but kidnapping children. There's a storm coming, that's for sure. But we'll be at the disadvantage all at night. So let's dive deeper into the Kriganti Castle basement. Alright, so... yes. Let's go to sleep. Then we can get right back in the dungeon. Scum and villainy. Yep. Guys kidnapping kids and feeding them to something, as Frinkensee up there says.
Good night.
I think it's a big, giant wolf atrocity monster thing. Maybe because so much has happened, I'm finding it hard to sleep. Maybe I'll go back to the Gauntlet Runner and read in the Dems and the Clintons. Yeah, the Clintons are down there eating the kids.
Can't sleep, lad? As it happens, I'm a bit restless myself. That a novel there?
Hillary's down there with a fork and knife.
Don't see many carrying those around.
Yes, bring me your children.
Question, but what's your real aim as a group?
The real aim as a group. I don't know. What do you guys think in the chat? 1, 2, or 3? Just a group of stragglers? I can't tell you just yet. We're a secret organization. I don't actually agree with any of those. I mean, he is new to the group. Maybe we don't trust him just yet. You know? MIB? I'm gonna say I just can't tell you yet. Well, no, then he is a rat. I mean, yeah, he is a weird creature there. I kind of feel like if I say I can't trust you yet to him, though, I'm not gonna create the bond with the game mechanics with him like I need to. So maybe I'll say this one just to be safe.
We're just a group of like-minded stragglers.
Yeah. Give him cheese.
That's
3.
from the
I did it too early. Sorry there, Franken. Next time.
In any case, suppose it's not my place to ask.
Usually nobody ever gives me an answer, so...
Just water.
Thanks for that, Franken.
Like where I grew up, there was nobody like you lot. Just you, Jeeves. We've never been accepted by other tribes, and 'tis no mystery why. We're nocturnal, we look worlds apart, and there's so few of us. Not enough for any political sway. Our elders only ever thought of short-term alliances, loyalties changeable as the wind. We relied on their power, not ours, and resigned ourselves to that. Oh, I loathed it. Even as a child. I hadn't been cowed into considering myself lesser. I honed my skills that the city's majority might accept me. And I'll not say it was fruitless. I was accepted into the knighthood of the royal capital. I felt like my fellows and strangers alike accepted me as an equal. Fool that I was. They
How
never
old
really
is
wanted
Heisme?
me among the true knights. Just in the Shadow Guard, where my deeds
Kind
were
of talks like
dirtier
he's
and kept
very
secret.
old.
Equal and lesser in the same breath. Ultimately, once my superiors realized I wouldn't abide their self-serving orders, they stripped me of the title I'd fought for. And little by little, I lost everything else. My son died. I'd failed to protect him. And despite everything I felt, I'd resigned myself to being powerless. Just like the damned elders I'd hated so much. But you know, you lot have helped me realize something. I'd thought for a long time that if I wanted to feel accepted, Instead of being the eternal outsider, I'd need power, status, some mighty patron nobody could defy. I wasn't really looking to swear myself to some superior. I only wanted not to be alienated for who and what I am. I just needed allies. Friends.
All right. What do you guys think? 1, 2, or 3? I'll give you guys a minute. I don't know. From now on, we're friends. I mean, we probably will be if you join the party, unless there's some kind of crazy plot thing where it changes and spins. You don't have any friends. 2? All right, I'll wait for Franken here, see if he's still watching. You worry too much. All right, Franken. I'm sorry, I missed you on the last one. 3, 2, 1.
You don't have any friends?
A man on the run hasn't much time for good company. Hoping you can help me change
I do
that.
think all the choices do help, like, the game mechanic with creating the bond with them.
The aloof hermit, Heismay. Within him dwells the virtue of the thief.
Maybe I was supposed to answer one.
Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Heismay the bro.
Perhaps our fates are bound somehow.
I do like playing with the thief job class in most games.
If my boy was still alive, he'd be about your age. Though he'd look absolutely nothing like you, of course. Long as we're both awake, might I have a look at that old novel of yours? So, this is a fantasy novel. This section seems to describe the Utopia's approach to discrimination. Let's see here.
Ah, yeah, that's probably what's going on.
In this world, discrimination and inequality are forbidden by law. It is a sin to impose injustice due to one's appearance, lineage, or birth. This is the accord established between the people and the state.
Unless they're a fat person like me. And then I guess it's okay.
Well, well. What a world that would be. I don't imagine our land will get there for another century or 5. Still, I cannot help but wonder whether those ideals would please an entire population. You cannot pretend at diversity without acknowledging individual differences. Some will be judged as strong, while others marked as weak.
Nope. No state support for the big boys.
Equal competition doesn't mean equal footing. Their very aims of freedom and balance could spell doom for the striving weak. I wonder how we might ever achieve a true utopia, where everyone could be happy. If this awakened power is meant to be wielded in service of my beliefs, then, no matter who calls it naive or foolish, I will always use it to save the weak.
It was getting late, so we decided to go back to the inn to sleep.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Idols Day. Excellent. We're all here. Today we explore the depths beneath the castle. Use caution, as we've both scumbag Morris and monsters to end with. You don't think we can handle this yet? We can go somewhere else and build up our strength first. We still have time to prepare if we need it.
It's in your hands.
Indeed. I have only just been introduced to these new powers. Regardless, I leave the matter in your hands, Captain. I think we did unlock maybe a new area. Yeah, how many days do we have to do this? Oh, we have 12 days till we have to apprehend him, right? Oh, the culprit is behind the abductions must be found. It begins by finding the guardsman, scumbag Morris, but I also need to mark for the exhibition. Must infiltrate Kriganti Castle. Okay, so we have 12 days. I think there was a spot that opened up. Maybe we can go do that too. Mission with a deadline has begun. Meet up with your allies at Blindwell Alley to delve into Kriganti Castle underground. Besides challenging the castle, you can also strengthen your party during the mission period by taking on requests in town or by improving your bonds with followers. Storm the castle and apprehend the true culprit behind the kidnappings before the deadline passes.
The search begins.
Alright, so we have plenty of time. But I do actually want to do some combat, and I want to see like how strong I am in comparison to the monsters in there. So we can probably do some of the dungeon first, and then, you know, pop out and do some other stuff too. So I think that's probably the right call. I don't know, you guys tell me what you want. I'm open to going out and doing side quests. I'm open to going into the dungeon. Today, lots of stores have sales, so it might be a good idea to do some shopping. Fight? I got time? Alright, I'll do a little bit of both. I'll see what I can do going shopping. And we'll go into the dungeon right after that. Where was that armor shop?
Now what am I
like
to
right
do?
over here
All right,
somewhere. I think it's right up these stairs in the next area. See what they got at least. I don't really have that much cash, I don't think. I don't know how much the prices have scaled either.
All right then.
Hey, listen.
How far up is the weapon shop?
All right then.
Alright, here we go.
Okay.
I mean, maybe we can get a cool new weapon for Heisme.
Got a bargain today.
What do we got? What do we got? Ooh, plus 20. A sandworm shell blade that glimmers along its single edge. Alright. Get that for Heisme. Go see what they got for armor, and then, yeah, we'll jump into that dungeon.
Hey.
You'd be real sorry.
So they got some expensive stuff in here, and we are broke. So, yeah. We're very broke.
All right then.
Alright, it was Cattle Racket Road.
What is it?
Could have picked up some potions, but not. But we'll go in here and see what this is about. wonder how big this dungeon is in relation to the cathedral. Because that first one took quite a while.
What do you think?
I was surprised.
Got it.
I think we did almost like 2 full streams just in that dungeon alone. The monster that Nura saw, I think it's somewhere in here. Our goal is to exterminate it. And to find scumbag Morris. We need to catch him and make him tell the truth of this whole thing. We can't let the man so money hungry that he'd kidnap children go unpunished. We must resolve this foul incident at all costs.
Stay present and focused.
Ooh, what is that? Is it a human? What was that? The lights went out all of a sudden. Then there was a weird shadow. It seems to be quite large. Could that be the monster we're after? There's no doubt about it. It's the monster from the other night. Likely a man eating that.
Don't tell me.
Okay. Kinda had the look of like the Final Fantasy, the bombs. Looked like it had a binky in its mouth or something though. It's my wife.
I see.
Yes, Franken. That's what we need. More comedy in this chat. I see. Lowering. Thanks, Stroll. I mean, you really picked that one out for us.
All right.
Oh, yeah?
Woo. Okay, some wolves.
Come on! This is our chance! There's no time for prayers!
Ooh, there's a lot of them too. Alright, what synthesis abilities does he have? Phantom Tracer deals extreme physical slash to one enemy. We want something that does all of them. Deals weak dark damage to all enemies. Deals weak magic dark damage to all enemies. They're the same thing. Wow, man, why didn't I get that? He's like, this bridge makes a bridge. I know, it was like, that was like a real pointless kind of statement there. Maybe they didn't catch that when they were like developing the game. They're like, yeah, this makes sense.
I can't afford to hold back. After me!
Synthesis. I think we could take them all out with this. I'm gonna be super just liberal with the magic use and just because I don't really plan on getting this whole dungeon like done. I guess I just gotta make it to the next Magla Hollow, assuming there is one.
Our foes are not vanquished. Be on your guard.
These go to 11.
Damn, they're onto us.
Ooh. Oh, he got me. What's the name of the Spider-Man character there? The doctor who turns himself into a lizard? Ah, I can't think of it. Alright, resist fire. Lizard. Ooh, they block ice? Oh, shit! Wow, he just...
Not this one.
I don't have anything to wake him up either. Okay, that's what they're weak to.
Now accept your fate. Formidable indeed.
I shall vanquish evil.
Hack and slash.
We gotta do this without our healer.
I stand ready.
Connors, that's right. Yeah, Dr. Connor. Yeah, we gotta fight Dr. Connor in here.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Let us I show no mercy. Apologies. Would you finish it?
I sure hope when I'm done with the battle he comes back with like 1 HP. I think that's the case, but I can't remember. Booming.
Don't forget to heal up, okay?
A halfway decent result.
Okay, yeah, he did come back with 1 HP.
What now?
And we'll burn through some items to heal him. What do we got here? Oh, we have one that was better than... Could give him that. Good enough. We're just down here as a test to see how hard these critters down here are. Oh, I let him get me again. What was I thinking there? Oh, that one hurt. Right in the gut.
Face me. Some darker arts.
I shall vanquish evil. I'll cut you down.
Healer! Anyone get on healing?
We can do this.
Quite a boon.
My thanks.
That's neat.
Yeah, when they get the advantage on you, they really fuck you hard. They slap you good.
I shall fight as the noble I am.
Connors was trying to grow back his arm. Yeah.
The power of healing. I won't hold back.
Let's throw another heal on us.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Get us back to baseline here.
Oh, power of heroes!
Hulkenberg got them right in the weak spot.
Some darker arts.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Not bad. Let's push through.
Amazing. There.
Tis our
This
opening!
could be our chance.
Oh, I got my wife calling me.
I show no mercy. How's that?
In the name of justice. Warrior! Hack and slash. They die hard.
It's okay. Freeze!
Just two left.
My life is in your hands.
Almost decided.
Slash! Mandible berry.
Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving.
Good. Tis done.
Looks like it's not safe yet. Stay alert.
This won't stop us.
Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him. Captain's hurt bad.
Still fight.
Let's get him some healing. Captain's down. Someone, help
Now
us out.
accept your fate.
Where's their weakness?
Are you prepared?
Thanks, Heisman. Hey,
Let justice prevail.
wake up. One more fight here.
Good. Perhaps this suits me best. Rancor!
I can't afford to hold back.
Alright, we're back.
Warrior! Hack and slash.
Guess wife's out buying some shit off Facebook Marketplace or something. I got no idea.
Yeesh, that got ugly. Don't forget to heal up, okay?
We managed.
Dr. Doom. Why is it that no scientists are actually good in Marvel? Banner, Pete, Doc Ock, McCoy. You don't think Dr. Henry McCoy is good?
What now?
I mean, I only know what he did in the like the TV show, the animated TV show. I didn't follow too much of whatever he did in the comics. Maybe he did some bad shit. Yeah, I'm sure Hank screwed up some shit. Hey, Stroll, what do you think this does if we hit the button right here? Do you think this bridge might happen to make another bridge? I wonder if he says it again. That would be funny. Oh, no, they left that one out. I wonder if it ends up kind of being like a maze, like which ones you have to lower and whatnot. Why does it seem like we already ran this way? Did we get turned around? I'm lost. The wife called me. I'm all screwed up now. Yeah, we did get turned around. Failed experiments. But science works. Yeah, Wakanda. That's about it. This is the way we ran last time. That way goes back.
Look at that.
Okay. We're back on track. The grate's been twisted open. You think the hole in the back leads to town? Thanks for the follow, Franken. Awesome. Thank you very much. How did you find the stream? Were you just searching for Metaphor? Or did you see maybe like in Facebook where I posted or something like that? Is this the path the monsters used? What strength?
I see.
It hid here to avoid being noticed by the guards, and then went into town at night. Browsing Metaphor. Sweet. Yeah, there's not that many people watching Metaphor, but I was like, I'm gonna stream it anyway. I kind of want to make it a thing to stream games all the way through from beginning to end. And I just chose this game and was like, yeah, I'm gonna do it. Everybody at work was telling me to play it. Oh, nice! You beat it last weekend.
Face me. Slash. In the name of justice. Tougher than I thought.
Let's stay calm.
Yeah, I've been trying to stay away from spoilers myself. Luckily, the one guy that I work with who plays, he actually didn't play it all the way through. So he can't even spoil it for me. I think I might actually be farther than him now. But he plays a lot of the Persona games.
The power of healing.
It's really good, can confirm. Sweet. Yeah, I'm hoping the story takes a good twist at the end. I mean, most RPGs do. That's usually where RPGs shine, you know, when they're right at that, like, I don't know, you get like 3/4 the way through, and there's usually some kind of turn of events that just make it awesome.
Be careful. There's more of them.
I'll never forget when that, like, magic happened in, I mean, Final Fantasy IX was a good example of that one for me.
Now, we must fight. I'll use what I must. Some darker arts.
Their weakness.
Warrior.
Nice
Which ones are weak to fire? Oh, he resists it. The Hellhounds are weak to fire, huh?
The engine's in sight! The payload! Ice! Last one! Observe the let justice prevail!
You think yourself equal to a
Do you stream on Twitch at all too, or no? Or do you just mostly watch? I will say in these games you gotta spend time with your companions to make sure they level up. Nice.
Our foes have fallen.
Yeah, I gotta make sure I don't just like rush through this dungeon and take advantage of all those 12 days.
We cannot avoid this fight. Stand ready.
Come on.
Ah, you got me.
Need more than this.
Some of these ones are a little hard. We did fight some of these guys before.
Some darker arts. They're swift.
I shall warrior. I'll cut you down.
You gotta aim better than that. Captain's fighting his anxiety and they're targeting him.
Is that all? Only a flesh.
Healer! With healing power.
Those fish suck, yeah. I did encounter these guys somewhere else before. Oh, actually, it was in the cavern where we found Heisme. And yeah, they are kind of annoying. I can't remember what they're weak to. Honestly, their evasion is still up right now. I might just waste it with these attacks. So I don't waste magic for no reason. It's kind of funny that you can actually miss with a spell. Usually that's not a thing in most games.
Come forth, royal soul. Freeze.
Oh, he's got repel.
This is nothing. Look out!
Thank you so much, Hulkenberg.
Power of kings. I show no mercy.
Frozen half to death.
Frozen half to death.
The power of fire. At this rate.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Thank you. Observe, let justice prevail.
Eat. Slash. Formidable indeed.
You've done it.
Only one left.
Let's go.
Finish them off and we're clear.
We're not out of this yet.
Alright, heal up.
My thanks.
Trust me.
We burn through magic so fast.
Face me. Die.
Was it normal on your playthrough to basically always be using the archetypes attacks?
Burn to a mist.
You gotta aim better than that.
Damn it, missed.
Vitus power. Flare.
Only one
that
left.
for all that
Finish
we
them off
strive
and we're
for?
clear. Hulkenberg got them right in the weak spot.
Power of kings. Mandible bearing.
Warrior. The power of defeated.
You gotta aim better than that.
Only a flesh wound.
Man, it was only 2 of these fishies.
Come forth, royal soul. We can do this.
My thanks.
Helpful
All
as ever.
magic attacks.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's pretty much what I found myself doing.
Oh, mystic fire!
I've never really played a Persona game before, so I wasn't used to this system. And everybody had been saying to like conserve your magic and whatnot. And it seems like I always like just barely make it to the next Magla Hollow by the time I'm fully out. I think we're going backwards again. Yeah. Keep getting backtracked. In these early dungeons, you can make the main character a mage and he gets MP'd back when you kill someone. Oh, okay. Maybe I need to swap him and Hulkenberg. Actually, I wonder who should play the healer then. Or maybe I can use one of those learned abilities and just make the mage learn heal. Alright, let's try to get this right.
On your toes, everyone!
Come on, come out here. Yeah. Make the mage learn heal. I'm gonna do that next time I go chat with more. And then I can probably get somebody to have like the Seeker out or something like that.
It's okay. I won't hold back.
Yeah, and if we can learn 2, it'd be nice to learn light or something as well. And we can have all the magics on the battlefield.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
A halfway decent result.
I feel stronger.
I've been putting all of the points that it will let me into his magic. Drains HP from one enemy to restore your own. Okay, awesome. I don't know if you played Octopath Traveler, but the thief was pretty much set up just like this. I forget what the ability was called for Throne though. That plunder health.
I think that's all of them.
Yeah, that seems like a good one.
Nice. I bet we'll find a use for that.
So every time I would kill one of these guys, I would regain some MP. I'll definitely have to do that.
I think that's all of them.
There's one of those elementals. They're kind of hard to get. Yeah, I'm not getting stuck with that. Oh, you got me. Oh, there's a lot of them too.
Joel's anxious, and they're targeting him.
This is nothing.
Hulkenberg's been paralyzed.
Oh, power of kings.
It's up to you now.
Some darker arts.
Warrior! Let's get on with it! Let's do this! Hack and slash!
Well done.
Come on, more of them?
Loop Hero Necromancer has a vampirism for all tamale taken, they steal life damage. Oh, I gotta go right into the next battle?
No.
Actually, let's use our plunder life. Oh, nice. Alright, it gives you quite a bit. Yeah, I should probably do a heal.
Much thanks.
I owe you.
Yeah, like that, Hank. You just steal and it does damage. Nice. Man, she's still paralyzed.
Let us now accept your fate.
Actually, he just got hit, so I guess I'll use Plunder Life. Doesn't do like a lot of damage, but it's definitely good. Actually, it did just a little bit less than Diagonal Slash did, so. What do I got here? Actually, let's see what synthesis stuff. Light damage to all. Nah.
Let's go. Flare. Still here? I'm made.
Actually, is she still paralyzed? Oh, she is. I should have healed her. That was silly.
Pull yourself together.
I thought she was paralyzed. Okay, I guess not.
Get him some healing.
So cold.
Captain's on his last leg. Someone get him healed up.
Last one. The halfway distance is up.
Titus power.
She can't move a muscle.
We're not out of this yet.
My thanks.
Helpful as ever.
Plus neat. Come. His attacks will do much less damage. Captain, they've got your
Every time I try to use magic, it's like, ah, sucks to be you.
Some darker arts.
This is their weakness.
Frozen half to death.
Are you prepared?
He's really laying it on her.
Hulkenberg's been paralyzed. Healer! She can't move a muscle.
Light!
All right, that was a toughie. I mean, it made us do 2 in a row.
I shall rise to the occasion. I have never known.
I didn't know I had it in me.
My very arms rebel against me. Can you spare something?
Okay. Water recovery. Oh, it doesn't cure their status ailments though. Items. What do we got? We got. Poison, Hex, burn, sleep, anxiety. Yeah, we don't actually have anything to cure them.
Well done, Captain. Now accept your.
Alright, you bastards. I got the upper hand this time.
We'll combine our strength.
Rancor. Apologies. Would you finish it?
Frozen half to death.
Hack and slash. Stay on the offensive. Justice prevail.
Oh, mystic fire!
Cannot work.
Splendid.
Ice. Two remaining.
My life is in your hands. Face me. Some darker arts. Time to end this. To elevate the heights.
Cannot move.
They will fight with frost. Freeze.
Smooth finish. Great work.
So here's a question. As I'm leveling up the archetypes, say I move the mage from Hulkenberg to my main character, does he have to start leveling that archetype up from the beginning again?
Satisfactory.
Or does it just kind of pick up where he left, where she would leave off? 'Cause I've kind of just kept the same ones on everybody in the fear that that's how it would work. But I think it probably doesn't work like that. Oh man, those fish guys are a real pain in the ass. I gotta get the upper hand on them.
Let's push through. Let's give him a fight.
Expect no quarter.
Quick, everyone, go!
Hidden arm.
Oh, they resist dark.
I must stay calm.
Die! Are you prepared? Burn to us!
Hit their weak point. We're keeping up. Oakenberg's
So
been
come
paralyzed.
forth, royal soul.
She can't move a muscle.
Resist light. I think Blizz got reflected back at me.
Let's work together. Not this.
You think yourself equal to a youth? I show no mercy. Commendable bearing.
Oakenberg's been paralyzed.
Warrior!
She can't move a muscle.
The power of fire!
Keep it up, Stroll.
Cannot move.
Stroll's
The power of healing.
His attacks will do much less damage.
No.
Yeah, it's only debuffs. It's not like status ailments.
Let's go.
I'm surprised I don't have. Oh, I do.
Let me help.
I'm obliged.
Let us clean. Now accept your
That's
fate.
kind of embarrassing that I didn't know I had that going on for me.
You fight well. Keep it up. Stroll's frozen.
Oh, mystic
Do much
fire!
less damage. Only
We
one
will fight
fight.
healer!
Finish them off. We're clear.
Here.
Helpful as ever.
Apologies. Would you finish it?
Hit their weak point. I keep it up, Stroll. Okay, I don't think there's any more backup coming. Let's keep moving. Okay.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be
Ooh,
safe.
treasure. We got
All right.
Magla injection replenishes magic power by injection. Restores 100 MP to one ally. All right.
Great find. Keep it.
Pole arm. So our healer could use 100 right now, but with my luck, there'll be a Magla Hollow like just up ahead.
What?
This fiend imitated treasure chests.
The first move out.
Nice.
Now accept your fate.
I shall fight.
Ooh,
to
he's
the-
kind
No
of a
holding
toughie
back.
too.
Let justice prevail.
Who do we think he speak to?
It's light.
You hit their weakness.
Let us all power of
Speak
kings.
to light.
Erupt.
This is nothing.
I see your game.
Ooh, that hurt.
Are you prepared?
Low hit rate.
I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
I shall
Nice.
Good Stroll.
Oh, bolts of lightning!
Vitus power.
I think we should probably heal up though, just
We're not out of
safe.
this yet.
Much thanks.
My thanks.
I'm obliged.
Be neither
There's always
timid
that
nor
that
arrogant.
fake false treasure chest creature
Face me.
in these games.
Die.
In the I call upon royal power within.
Ooh, Stroll's almost out.
I stand ready.
He is out now.
Come!
I think the only one we haven't tried is ice.
Shards of ice. Still standing, I see.
Ooh.
You won't hold back. Flare.
You hit their weakness. That's your opening, Captain.
Magla gather. Apologies.
No, you
He's still not dead. Okay.
We did it.
I think we got some pretty good experience down here, actually.
All right.
A prowler's pipe, a smoking pipe used by the greatest thief in the world. Okay. I wonder who we should equip that on.
What now?
Is that an accessory? Prowler's pipe. What does he have on now? And just a charm? Doesn't really say much. Okay. Water recovery. Oh no. I'm like out of magic right now. Hopefully he doesn't have to fight right now. Surrender, scumbag Morris. What you've done is a grave crime. And don't you dare think about running away. Barden's already secured the exit into town. Ha, and what of it? You think those useless guards can do anything about us? And really, you think this is the time to be running your mouths? It's hungry, you know. Uh-oh. And what luck. The food's come to us. I'll toast to your health this night. Haha.
Not good.
Everyone run. Yes. Run. We need a Magla Hollow. Scumbag Morris, that bastard. The monster is at his beck and call. The monster is roaming the waterways. We'll not be able to pursue him like this. Then should we fight it? We do need to head for the tournament. Suppose now's a good time as any.
I see.
Ah, that would be a convenient solution. If you are confident in your skills, you should consider taking it on. And yet, we needn't rush into anything we aren't prepared for. We should get the truth from Morris first, and hunting of heads can come after justice is served. I think scumbag Morris ran further in. Let's chase after him, but we'll need to avoid getting seen by the monster. You hear her. Don't let the monster see you. Have to pass by undetected.
Onward.
Oh boy.
Wait.
Okay, it's not even gonna let me go backwards, huh?
Oh, that's not
I am
half bad.
I am forced right into this, 100%. It's like making child noises.
However,
Look at that thing. Yeah, we really don't have enough magic to fight this thing.
That might be of use later.
Alright, we evaded it.
All right,
think we've lost it. Well, that was chilling. I feel like that took a year or two off my lifespan.
Be that as it may.
How long does Gallica even live for? I feel like fairies probably live a long time. What even is that monster? Does scumbag Morris have control of it? I cannot fathom how such a man could. I assume he uses its hunger to its advantage. Aye. And if it has not eaten, then it is still out there, seeking prey. It would be wise to proceed before it returns. True enough. Talking does us little good now. Let's move.
Pushing forward.
That little guy. There's more of them.
Let's stash that somewhere safe.
I need a Magla Hollow. Whoop. Close. Whoop.
Great find. Keep it.
Nice find. Looks like it could be useful.
Oh, still alive, are you? Well, aren't you lot terribly lucky?
You cur.
Don't be complacent for long, scumbag Morris. You'll be at the edge of a blade soon enough.
Silence.
Oh, shut up. You are nothing but bait. And yet you continue to run your mouths. I welcome you to come after me. It's feeding time. Oh, it's back again, huh?
Why are you still here?
But don't
and not
think
in
your
someone's
dumb
battle?
luck will last. Give up and be devoured.
Damn it.
Whenever we have him cornered, he calls that
Fear
thing.
not.
Do not fret. It's not any different from before. We have to avoid being seen by the monster. Pass through undetected.
Great find. Keep it.
Alright, which way do we gotta go? I think we have to go left. Pretty sure.
It's okay.
Treasure.
We found not bad.
Amnesty Talisman. Wash your hands clean of inconvenient blunders and let the past be forgiven. Moves all buff effects on all enemies. That'll be useful.
All right.
Magla Hollow, please and thank you. I wonder if we missed it.
All right.
Good, we made it. We lost sight of scumbag Morris, though, slippery fellow.
But
This castle could only have so many hiding places. Let us proceed as we are.
Oh,
Yeah, did I miss? I think I did maybe miss the Magla Hollow. Is that table right there? I kind of want to run all the way back and see, because I'm like pretty much out of magic. I should. It's only gonna take a minute. And I really want to switch up my equipment. For my archetypes and whatnot.
Good. I think we lost them.
Wow, we walked right by the Magla Hollow. We ran right by it.
Check this out.
I wasn't paying. What should we do? Well, first things first, let's go to Academia. Oh, actually, I could have swapped my archetypes without coming to Academia.
Please, do make yourselves comfortable.
Study archetypes. So, him, the mage. Channel the mage archetype. Yes. Skill inheritance. I think I do have to start all the way over. That stinks. Oh, okay. I see what's going on. And Stroll, I do like him being the warrior. Only thing is, I feel like the warrior doesn't... Maybe I need to unlock more stuff?
That is...
Yes. Wind damage. That's a lot of mag. He is kind of an attack character, so he should probably have... I do like the idea of him having one of these. 62 HP. Weak physical strike. They're both weak physical strike.
All right.
Yeah, we'll keep the warrior on him. Hulkenberg, though, we gotta change her up. I kind of wonder what her role should be. I mean, she came as the knight. Got Blizz. I don't know. I don't really think the knight is that great, though. And I like the thief on him. His rank is too low to take an inherent skill, though. Maybe... Yeah, he should just be a healer mate.
Oh. You'll come again.
What should we do? Definitely make a record on that, yeah. And return to entrance.
Understood.
How much money we have? Check that. Where's my money? I got 5,000. Gotta sell some shit.
Oh. Understood.
If so,
It is gonna make us sleep. We got a whole 12 days though. And if we take Frinken's advice here, we should boost our allies and stuff.
So apparently...
It's just as we feared. Underground channel is that monster's domain. We'll have to figure out a way around it if we... Judging by the sound of the echoes within, some distance yet remains us in the castle. The channel stretches for quite a ways. And 'twould be nice to make certain we are at our fighting best by eating most heartily. Someone passed the deep-fried venom bug. Mortirian cuisine is all stuff like this, huh? Well, I respect your adventurous palate, mostly.
You see?
12 days left until we depart. We've got to apprehend scumbag Morris and get to the truth of these abductions out of him before we go. Claims to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. They are undoubtedly larger motives.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest for today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We should hurry.
Check this out.
Hey, I heard there's a new bounty at the recruitment center. Want to be as strong as we can to work on this case, so why not take a look? I hear a voice. Oh, I have reportable quests. There was this guy too. I can do something there with him. And I can raise some of my virtue. Need eloquence and courage.
Now what am I to do?
City's in a hell of a spot right now, but we can't give in to the fear. Times like this mean you can't hold back. So ye may as well jump headlong into the canyon, with a rope.
Worth a try, yeah?
Feel free to take the challenge if you want, but you'd fare much better if you had some courage. Though I suppose there's no harm in trying. Take the plunge, you must first believe in yourself. You'll return a braver man indeed. Come now, test the strength of your will. If I jump from this height, I bet it'll raise my courage. Yeah, let's do it.
Good, good.
So, you really think you can handle this leap? I mean, yeah, I watched Ezio do this shit all the time. He was fine. That was interesting. Everybody has bad days, mate. Tell you what. Take this to commemorate your survival. Here. I was too scared to make the leap. My courage still improved by making the attempt. Okay. Still not quite to level 2 yet.
What do you want to do?
Jump off that ledge again.
Now what am I to do?
Did it even come close to getting us to it?
Worth a try.
I can't believe I'm gonna waste an entire day doing that.
Good, good.
Come on, level 2, level 2. No backing out. Come on, let's go. Nice. Wow, impressive. You put on quite a show. So here's a little something for making my day. Go on, take it.
Now then.
All right. So now we just gotta break level 2 with eloquence.
Why, that's...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Tis nearly time.
We must learn the truth of this matter, not arrive at the exhibition without a head, our name. We can't forget about Scumbag Morris either. We need to find out why he's keeping those monsters in claim to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives behind the productions. Well, we have 10 days left before we leave Martira. Before that happens, we need to make Morris pay. It's done. So, maybe I say, we'll go raise our eloquence up a little bit just to get to level 2. Maybe we'll do a side quest. And then we'll jump back into the dungeon.
All right then.
Straight this way.
Now what am I to do?
That reminds me. Oh, look who it is.
Oh, we meet again. I wonder if you remember the story about the bread. I'm just so tired of hearing about the kidnappings. Makes me want to talk about literally anything else. If you have time, I'll tell you the rest of the story. Near the end, huh? If you'll listen, your imagination should increase. Nope, I screwed up. I talked to the wrong lady.
All right then.
Eloquence. Okay. So
right,
where is the eloquent one? Don't see. Okay. Next area. It reminds me of my Pokemon.
What is it?
Who reminds you of your Pokemon? Oh, the rabbit guy? Heisme?
All right then.
Hey, listen.
All right, folks,
I vow to create a kingdom where gauntlet runners are available to all. Gauntlet runners 100% should be available to all. I want one for myself. Lena Caden, at your service. Those are some pretty wild campaign promises. Why don't you put your word against theirs in a debate? You can make them see the future you're envisioning. I'm sure you'll win some favor. Easier said than done. Can't pass up this chance. If it goes well, you might even get some donations. Want to give it a shot? Sounds good to me. Let's get some moolah. Oh, you. You're the kid in the weird gauntlet runner. Of course I remember you. I'm not worried about losing to some run-of-the-mill gauntlet runner, but yours really caught me off guard. I carry the name of my workshop on my shoulders, so I can't lose. Whether it's a debate or any other type of contest, you're on. I like that hammer. When I become queen, I'll make sure everyone has a gauntlet runner. Not only would it make transportation safer, it'd create a bunch of ace jobs for everyone. Oh, this is the jobs queen right here. Besides, isn't riding in a cool gauntlet runner something everybody dreams of? Caden Workshop has a great selection of them. Brilliant! I've always wanted to cruise about in a gauntlet runner. I heard Lena's family is famous for their gauntlet runner workshop. What are your policies? Nobody in politics cares about your policies. Will you rule or just sell runners? Yeah, I mean, if they're in the business of, you know, she's got the workshop where they make the gauntlet runners. Of course she's saying everybody should have a gauntlet runner, right? It's great for the family business. Yep. This is a scam. Are you in a race to rule this country, or just to sell your workshops to runners? Yep, I'm selling runners all right, and I'm making this country a good deal. Ours are the best in the business. Oh man, you know who this is sounding like, right? We make the best gauntlet runners. The very best. Many say the greatest gauntlet runners. She's right. With a gauntlet runner of my own, I could travel to other cities without concern for monsters. Lena's got some damn good confidence. That boy, on the other hand, he comes off as weak. I thought that was a pretty good remark. I didn't think it was weak. Why is everyone glaring at you? The debate didn't swing in my favor? I called her out on her bullshit. Aw, man.
Let's give it a shot.
But this is just the beginning. I think your eloquence and imagination.
All right.
I thought I was on to something there. Bullshit.
Let's go.
All right then. Let's head there right away.
What'll I do? This place.
Give a speech in the dark.
Gone to shite, this has.
Our young are leaving in droves for cities with better trade and industry, like Grand Trad and Brylehaven. What policies will you prioritize to protect a remote town like ours? Let's promote local delicacies. Let's place more effort on tourism. Let's put more power into industry. I mean, they're out in the country. It's remote. I mean, delicacies will drive tourism. But, I mean, that's only one kind of job. But then put power into industry is really only like, you know, another kind of certain kind of job. Hospitality. I mean, I work in manufacturing, so I guess we gotta go with industry, I guess.
Please listen.
We have to bring new industry here.
Grand, innit?
Oh, not a bad idea, that. But what kind exactly? Those gits in the capital couldn't do right by us if they tried.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Speaking of,
I've been hearing rumors of people disappearing in a forest east of Martira, at a place known as Imp's Den. That's a different location from where Heisme was. Think there's a connection to the kidnapping in town? Don't believe so. Word is the culprits in this case are a band of forgotten forest go-borns. I doubt they're the type to come into town and snatch people up. And yet we have no proof. Has any information come from the recruitment center? Maybe we need to go check out this recruitment center. I think Gallica's mentioned it a few times. I have some reportable quests. What do I do? Reportable quests. With Nura's drawing in hand, I think it's time we returned to Grand Trad to show Maria and tell her what it was like. That takes a while though, doesn't it? I guess I can teleport there. I'm gonna wait on that though.
Ah, 'tis you. What should we do? I see.
More people missing.
All right then. Go.
I guess we just keep working on our eloquence, right?
What'll I do here? This place.
Pardon?
What should I say to reach the public's heart? My strength will never waver. I let my actions speak. Well, my actions are kind of slim here so far. So are they going to care about them? Maybe I'm overthinking this entire process because it seems like I haven't got anything right for eloquence so far. I mean, I'm not that extroverted, so I don't... Here I am talking on a stream to whoever's going to watch in the future and right now. And I don't know how to answer that. If it comes down to power, I will not lose. Them shiny little twig arms don't do much convincing. But they did support the town, didn't they? Sure, maybe he's strong, but if we're talking strength, Lewis and his lot are still a sight stronger. Slightly. Man, we are not elegant.
Come now.
Lots of shite this has.
Where Stroll is.
Should we do?
All right then.
More people missing.
Popularity rank.
More people missing.
Travelers' voices. I've never gotten into this screen before. Fire farts? Are these other people? Wait, some people have Magic Knight and Merchant? Where did they get Merchant? And they were like here in the game? Is that what that's trying to tell me? Most people spent time with supporters or spent time in town. That's a cool little mechanic that I just realized isn't.
All right then.
So, I mean, we did a fair bit of that raising the eloquence. I feel like I maybe should go talk to Nurus.
Let's go.
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to Nurus and see if he's got anything for me. Check a massive door. I think that was gonna work. That's disembark. Nurus is down here.
All right then.
Come on, Nurse, where you at? Maybe not.
Good grief.
Stay away from. Like the watchtower. Man, it won't let me do anything in here. Okay, Gallica, we won't do anything. Alright, all done. We'll leave at midday when it's safe. Alright. I guess Nurus isn't in the Gauntlet Runner.
What were the gods doing?
All right then.
Spirited Seer.
say you?
Traveler, do you find yourself in ignorance of the weather? Those subject to its whims? Fear not. I can tell you what clouds will come 2 days hence. Oh, yeah, I should actually probably keep an eye on the weather, because if I leave this to like the last 2 days in that dungeon and then it's like raining those 2 days, that would suck.
Well, thank you.
Let's see.
Where do we
There's a runner.
check the
Here's
weather?
where we are now. Here's where we are now.
Yeah, what do I have to do? Pressing the button.
Pop by again, won't you?
I think I just paid her for nothing. Did it tell me anything? I don't really know what those little symbols mean. I'm assuming that this day means there's gonna be at night. Which is fine. Okay, so today and tomorrow are both clear. Go down into the dungeon.
Take a look.
Bounty posters. Radia Desert is south of Grand Trad, right? So how did you know that? The royal capital's pretty far from here. Don't underestimate the military. Each city shares information on bounties, though I am not at liberty to tell you how we do it. Anyway, you can look up a list of bounties from across the county, regardless of where you are, and accept them too. So fight your hardest and clear them up, alright? Bounty target. 10,000. Man-Eater Manuela? Fiend of the Wastes. I need to slay the Man-Eater Manuela in Tradia Desert, south of Grand Trad. The informant out the Hushed Honeybee Inn in Grand Trad should have more details.
Whoa! What do you think of this?
Yeah, I think I should probably do it. Get a bunch of money. Also, monsters aren't the only danger out there in the desert. If you're unlucky, you might run into a sandworm swarm. Steer clear if you do. As for the details, we're too understaffed to give you much. Go ask an informant, that bunch. That bunch just rubs me the wrong way,
Good
though.
hunting to you.
You do somehow manage to slay the Manuela. Bring back the Rampager tail as evidence. Good luck. Try not to get yourself killed.
Let's do it.
Alright. So I need to talk to the informant at the Hushed Honeybee. And Goborn King, Forest Champion.
Don't go get yourself
I should take
killed.
this one.
Yeah.
Attack you with swords and bows, as well as magic. The boss won't come out until you dispatch the others. They're a bit tougher than you might expect. And we'll do. Excellent. In that case, the Goborns are skulking at the Imp's Den northeast of Martira. When the king's not around, a magic-wielding Goborn keeps order. Take him out. The big guy should appear. Mages wear black cloth. I bet you could get more information about the target from Martira's informant. Not fond of having to rely on them, but desperate
Good hunting to you.
times Im's loincloth, once you've taken care of that.
Let's
Okay.
do it.
So I just gotta go to the tavern. Have more details.
Let's see here.
We'll face danger here.
Let's see here.
I'm out of ideas.
What do you want to know?
I want to know about those Go-borns. Den. That's the one.
Oh, I bear good tidings.
At first glance, it appears to be an ordinary forest, but journey in deeper and you'll find yourself in the Go-born. Those creatures are clever enough to understand the strength. Comes with numbers. A single Go-born is easily dispatched, but a horde of them is trouble. You've got business with the Go-born king who runs the horde of them. You're going to want to take out the Go-borns in black
He's
cloth.
real skinny.
No weaknesses to speak of. They love a good nap. You can find some items to make them drowsy at stores around town. That's how you fight them. They already know. Don't go wielding a staff, yeah? They'll fly off the handle. Can't even control it. What else? There are also a lot of giant insects called vesps in there. They're apparently weak to pierce attacks. Best prepare yourself with a spear or bow or something of that sort.
Thank you kindly.
That's about it. Be sure to well prepare before venturing to that place. That means no mage. So I gotta go buy some sleep shit.
All right,
I gotta prepare correctly for that if I'm... There's a medicine
head there
shop
right away.
up here.
What'll I do here?
Did I take a wrong
All
turn?
right, then.
Here we are.
Hey,
Now, what kind of stuff can I buy to put these guys to sleep? Buy. Merely touching this thorn induces severe drowsiness. May inflict sleep on one enemy. What do we think? 10? Screw it. We're going 12. Oh, and we need some revival medicine. 900, that's pretty steep. We got to sell.
Now then.
Okay, we're good now. Oh, maybe we should appraise something? Superior rusted long arm. I don't think we have anybody that uses a pole arm to fight. I'd have to look into it. But anyway, definitely got to get some revival. I hate to spend that much money, but I kind of die a little more. Oh, and that's another thing too. If I go in there and I can't bring a staffed weapon, that means I can't really use the healer, so I might have to rely on some of this. It's not a lot. I guess it's better than nothing, though. So no staffs. That means main character. What can we do? Maybe the Seeker? Brawler, thief, warrior. Ooh, I do have a second skill inheritance, though. Yeah. Not bad. And what else do we got? Everybody else is good. No staffs.
All right then.
So, do we have to go to the Gauntlet Runner to go there? And it is nighttime. Can I travel there on foot? Or is it gonna make me sleep? Because then I gotta figure out something to do to waste the night, right? And I probably shouldn't travel at night, right? Because it's dangerous. Alright, how do I waste the night away here? What royal virtue? I mean, I still gotta work on the eloquence, so... maybe we just do that. Stone Market. We'll waste the night doing some eloquence thing, and then in the morning we'll go off and do that side quest.
What'll I do? Oh,
This place.
Alright, I guess since I suck at answering these questions, I'm just gonna pick the one that I think is the wrong one.
Pardon?
You need to acknowledge and experience to be at the top, don't you? What's a stripling like you think you can accomplish? The fact he's young doesn't matter as long as he's powerful, like Lewis. So how about it? You match up? My strength will never waver. I let my actions speak.
Please listen.
You want real results, I am your strongest choice. Bold words, boy. Then again, he's got his own gauntlet runner he's racing around in. Not bad for his age. Young as he is, he's pretty good. Like the Hero King from the Tales. Ooh, yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Now then.
Come on, level 2, level 2, level 2. Beautiful.
Eloquence. Why, that's...
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Let's go.
Mister.
All right.
Now
Let's
I
head there
can
right away.
the gauntlet. And go sleep with Neris. The runner's in top form. If you have a destination in mind, just give me a shout. This is me giving you a shout.
Ah, capital! Everyone's here.
Requests and tactics. It's probably a route map.
Now then.
Now, how far do I run her then?
What are we doing there again?
Let's see. This is the forest path with the bounty. Should be the leader of a band of Goborns. So people aren't the only ones with pompous asses who lord over others. How sickening.
You would pursue peril.
Goborns can be a handful with a leader organizing them. Best deal with them now for the sake of the local.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. make it back by tonight. But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally.
Great. Let's move out.
Okay.
What to pick?
You see?
Right.
Still intend to meet Lord Hydron. May give us trouble, but I must do what I can for the Rangif.
Even so.
I just wish I could take action now. Sitting still is kind of hell. Sometimes it's best to clear your mind and focus on a single task. Want to hone our weapons? Maybe I should go find Nurus too, though. Actually, he's not quite a follower yet.
So
we have to figure out, like, how do we get the gunner from him?
Right. All right.
Man, barely went up at all.
You lot! Enemy attack!
I fight for my own justice.
I shall.
Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
It's okay. We can do Seeker! Scour!
You hit their weakness.
You think yourself
That's
equal
your
to a
opening tactic.
mandible bearing?
In the name of justice.
Soul, you gotta aim better than them.
I see you!
Oh, come on! More of them? Only one left. Finish them off and we're clear.
No holding back! I'll cut you down!
For all that we strive for! Hulkenberg got them right in their weak spot.
Wind!
Let us eat. Die!
There they go.
I should have known not to waste my magic on that stupid thing.
Not bad, if I say so myself.
The Imp's Den, home to countless bandits over the years, has warranted the caution of all who lived near the steep, forested entry path. They warned their children of the dangers there. There are demons in those woods, they said. You mustn't go near. Perhaps the children's anxiety inadvertently roused something from its sleep. It is to that den, now befitting of its name, that the Gauntlet Runner arrives.
What's up?
The thing is,
just...
Yep.
Well...
Okay then. Let's go. What is this?
On your guard.
These would be our quarry then.
Yep.
I'm right here. Here we go.
I shall be your opponent.
I'll use what I must. Slash! We cannot relax yet.
No holding back.
Right on target.
By the sworn
Nice one,
oath of
troll.
knighthood.
Take this! They yet cling to life. I will fight with pride. Still here?
I show no mercy. Apologies. Would you finish it?
No, not this.
You gotta aim better than that.
Of course I would miss that one.
Right there! The free. Let's go. Scour.
That's the last of them. The way's clear. I think that's all of them.
I can't remember what they said about the insect creatures there.
Expect no quarter.
You make the first move.
Hidden art.
Let my power support you.
Rancor. Formidable indeed.
I can't afford to hold back. Let's make an end of it.
Hold nothing back!
Hell yeah.
Smooth finish. Great work, everyone.
Our immediate vicinity is secure. We should be safe.
Push through.
You noticed us.
We're thinning them out.
All right. How's that? through. Alright, how's that?
With all due caution.
Hey!
I'm sensing a powerful presence. Seems the pack leader has finally made his entrance.
Oi!
Oh, I just get to fight him right off the bat, too?
What?
Okay, now I guess I did have to take out the others first. I think the informant said. Nothing to fret, I should think.
Don't lose focus.
Would that it were so, but a Goborn that grows that big is likely capable of greater thoughts. Must stay on guard. Whoa, so he's big and put king in his name. I say we show him the price of his hubris. You trying to make him angry? You've shown us such hospitality, your majesty. Let us move now. The exchanging of gifts. Look at that ugly Goborn. Goborn. Goborn.
Face me! There's a better way. Hidden arm!
You can do this.
Rancor!
In the name of after me!
Go! I'll cut you down.
Right on target.
Last one.
Nice one,
Observe
Zoro.
the enemy.
Nice.
I stand waiting.
Should have moved her to the back to do
I'll
that.
get some distance. Come
But
forth,
I didn't.
royal soul. Wind.
Deep! Slash!
I shall vanquish evil.
Ice Knight! Oh, shards of ice!
I'm Seeker. Light.
Ooh. Good thing we got rid of the other
Now
guys.
accept your fate. I show no mercy.
That would have been dangerous, them all getting a
In the
turn.
name of justice. Warrior. Hack and slash.
Control, you gotta aim better
Ooh,
than
a
this.
miss.
Let us fight as one. Not now.
Well,
I'm
let's
stepping back.
let's move back.
We
Do
strive
Knight's
for.
Proclamation on her.
Child's
Nice
play.
dodge, Hulkenberg. Like poetry in motion.
Let's go. With healing power.
Much thanks.
I owe you.
I'm obliged.
Be neither timid. Witness our strength.
I'm counting on you.
Oh shit. That was awesome. A scrap metal slab. Warrior.
Not bad. I'll strive for greater heights.
Alright, that was a pretty easy one. We got 15,000 coins for that too.
Phew, made it somehow. Huh?
You didn't change anything, Stroll. Nah, that was great work.
Hey. Hey.
There, see? Though I suppose I ought to restrain myself from carelessly provoking our enemies either way.
Oh, jeez.
Wow, You're taking it to heart. Misjudge an opponent's strength to disclose one's lack thereof. My father used to say that. Being humbled like this drives his point home. Well, that's enough introspection for one day. Let's head back to the recruitment center to report.
What do you want to do?
Want to go straight to the entrance? I mean, we could fight some other shit for some quick level ups. I don't think it's necessary though. Let's head back.
Let us go.
We can get back before nightfall. It'll make Nurus happy.
Hey.
It's going to be night soon. We can't take the runner out in the dark. Do we call it a day and head back? Yeah, let's return to town.
Okay then.
Have a nice dinner?
Right?
That's right. Now, does this count as a dungeon, and will I have to go to sleep tonight, or will I still get to do something for the night?
All right.
Well, that's the Goborn King taken care of then. Now, the people who live around Martira can rest easy. Let woe befall any monster who underestimates his opponents. Are we still on that? But the lesson is learned. Even should something pose no great threat to its own, strength is often found in... We've got to go report to the recruitment center. Bryce, let's get to that soon.
You see?
8 days left until we depart. Got to apprehend Morris, scumbag Morris, and get to the truth of these abductions out of him before we go. He claims to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives.
Now then.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
What should we do?
Well, first we gotta go to the recruitment center, which was over. Gotta get our monies.
We did it.
I feel like they stole that sound from Zelda. Priest Courage, I got 16.
All right.
Hey. That barely increased my courage.
Well done.
Monster Hunter.
Come on.
What do you think of this?
Why don't you give it a go? If you feel like you know a thing or two, the noble on San Lumio Street would have more.
Oh, yeah?
So there's a monster in the mausoleum. What should we do about that? Noble in the capital would know. Still gotta fight this guy. Are we really gonna get $100,000 for... We already accepted that one. We have him. Give me my money. Alpha Rockworm Valmo, Mysterious Man-Eater. I don't know we're gonna have time to do that one. Should be able to get this one out of the way though. So we can teleport, right? R1 world map. Royal Capital.
All right then. Where to?
Grand Trad. And Where did they say we had to go? Hush Honeybee Inn, right? That's down in here somewhere.
Let's go.
What in the lace? Even me tail's too tough. Ain't this a pickle?
What's the humor?
Why don't he just sod off?
The exhibition of the brave.
I wanted to give Maria a drawing, but I don't see her anywhere. I should check with Fabienne. Oh dear, did your plan to announce your candidacy fail? That's okay, as long as you're safe and sound, that's what's important. There's a reason. What do you mean by that? It's probably fine to tell Fabienne and Maria the truth. You know, this game's music and style just unlocked a Soul Calibur 3 memory. Alone I sit, broken-hearted, came to shit, only farted. Story. This is like Soul Calibur music, huh? I never played Soul Calibur. What? You say you can now return to Grand Trad in an instant? Your Gauntlet Runner is extra special. What does that mean? Well, you don't seem to be in particularly defeated mood. So I suppose I've got no reason to not believe you. And I assume that means you'll be showing your face around here more often, right? Come hang out with you, Fabienne? Anytime. Maria. Well, she's holed herself up in her room. If only we could take her mind off of things. Yes. Oh, you have pictures from your trip?
She'll love it.
Ugh, excuse me. That's kind of you. I'm sure she'll be thrilled. I'll fetch her from her room. Would you mind keeping an eye on things down here? And I'll tell her about how your traveling magic works. I gave it to Maria, and she really lit up, so thank you. I didn't even get to see her? Okay. Still, I'm not sure popping in to show her pictures is the wisest idea. She puts on a brave face, but she's not past it all yet. I mean, you're in the middle of your journey, aren't you? Turn around and leave again. I'm not sure the poor girl's heart could take it. And I can do that because I'm level 2 and everything. Well, you really have kept her in your thoughts, haven't you? And maybe you'll be doing her a favor. Go spend some quality time with Maria. I'm sure she'll enjoy hearing about your travels.
Thank you.
Will you come with me?
And so...
She'd been so down for so long. Not that I expect her to be a giggling ball of energy after all that's happened, but she seems to feel the need to put on a brave face. It's holding back. Bottling up her emotions. She must be. She's a good girl, but still. There are so many who see Grius as a hero who tried to take down a tyrant. But this city has its fair share of Lewis supporters. I worry about what would happen if more people find out Maria is his daughter. So I sat her down and very clearly explained to keep their relationship secret. She promised. Now she's acting like nothing's wrong. The poor girl can't talk to anyone about her feelings. My heart ached for her. And that's where you come in. I wanted to ask a favor of you. I think the inn suffocates her. Do you mind taking her somewhere to talk? Even if all you do is lend her an ear, you would appreciate it.
Yeah.
Whatever I can do to help, leave it to me. My main... Oh, hold on. Had a story campaign that was pretty deep, focus was for custom character development, but it was a system and story to unlock items for character. Best fighter ever. You know, I never checked out a Soul Calibur, but maybe I did a long time ago. And actually, yeah, I wonder if it was you that... No, I think that was maybe a Devil May Cry game way back in the day. Maybe, I don't know. Whatever I can do to help, leave it to me. Even the reliable one, aren't you? Ever the reliable one. I have a feeling Maria will open up to you.
You're a big help.
Thank you for doing me this favor. I'll fetch Maria then. Spawn on X and Hachi on PS2. It's been such a long time since I went for a walk. Thank you for coming today, mister.
Hey.
Oh, I remember this place. When we first came to the capital, I fell down around here. Couldn't see anything because it was really dark. And then Papa, he just patted me on the head and said, "You okay?" Hey, mister. I don't know why they couldn't program the game's dialogue scenes to just say your name in them. Like all of them. It's so strange. I kind of don't like when RPGs have me personally name the character. Because, like, I feel like the point of the role-playing game is not for me to interject all my stuff into the game, but just, like, live through that character's eyes, if that makes any sense. Like, I'm trying to live through this character's story, so it's okay if they're their own person. They have their own identity, their own name. Yeah, I actually, like, I almost don't even like character creation. Like, I feel like it's weird. I don't know. I guess there's some games that I like it, but then there's other times I'm like, yeah, I want to immerse myself in their story. Like I'm playing this game to live what they have to tell. You know? But yeah, it's such a weird thing that it's not just programmed into all these different dialogue sections.
Sure.
What is it? Is there something wrong? No. It's nothing. I mean, there's something. A whole lot of somethings. But I'm not sure which one to ask first.
Oi there!
I heard that would-be assassin used to live around here. You mean the madman who tried to kill Lewis? Yeah, him. Can you believe some washed-up mercenary thought he'd be able to take out Lewis? That Ned Stark loser? Maybe he went mad from hunger. Last thing we need is more guardsmen prowling about because of him. Vicarious, yeah. Tell them off? I shouldn't tell them off in front of the young girl. Let's just keep walking.
Yeah.
Shouldn't make a scene in her. She's too young. Tell me stories about your journeys. The ones about places outside of Grand Trad. Now this right here, that's art. It looks like graffiti, kid. Oi, it's the freak.
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
Stop.
Please don't scribble there. That's Miss Fabian's house. Ew, gross. Get away from me, cootie girl. What? I'm not gonna let them get away with that, am I? Is that all I'm gonna do? I'm not gonna, like, be like, hey, kid, fuck off. That was your own fault. You had it coming.
That's right.
Yeah, I heard your parents didn't even want you. So that's why a parapist had to take you in. Wow, man, this game is really dark at times. Apologize. Shut up, stupid head. I'm out of here. Where's your parents? Stick a sword up their ass. Am I weird?
No, no.
I'm sorry.
Some dirt got on the picture you gave me. I'm really sorry. That was a weird scene. I was so happy when you gave it to me. You didn't forget your promise.
Certainly.
I wouldn't break a promise.
Okay.
I do feel better when I look at your picture. I know you're traveling all over and doing your best, mister. That's why I'll have to do my best too. Alright, rank up to 2 with Maria. Was it true when he said my parents didn't want me? Nobody tells me the truth about anything. They all just say I'm still a kid. Do they not want to tell me because I'm a kid? They don't want to say it was my fault Papa died? Did it for you. No, that'll scar her for fucking life, huh? Yeah, your father tried to do this thing for you and somebody slit his throat because of it. That's a terrible thing to tell a child. A bad person did it? I mean, I feel like that's the obvious answer. And yeah, I think the comfortable thing is just that's not true.
No.
Oh man, I could have answered better. I only got 1 for that. What a loser, Nick. Why can't I see Papa again? We have to go back to Miss Fabian's.
By the way.
It's not too much trouble. Can you,
Maria.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
The Secret of Kriganti Castle.
Here's the real skinny.
Just between you and me, there's an unusual amount of monsters dwelling in the castle underground right now. Don't ask me how they got there or why. I don't know and I don't care to find out. Even in my line of work, there's some information that's not worth losing your life over. There's an entire menagerie of monsters down there now. But the ones you really need to watch out for are the giant lizards and the wild hound. The lizard-like beasts are the willy bunch. They lie in wait underwater and wait their backs before they lunge. Meanwhile, the hounds will let out a piercing howl if they spot you. The noise really fires up their little friends. Don't underestimate either of these threats. However, you can counter their tactics with some tricks of your own. You'll be able to gain the upper hand if you can go to sleep.
For ya. Gone to shite.
I thought somebody else. Honor. I thought there was something we had to do here for the other bounty.
What now?
They screwed something up there. Wes. This is the man eat. I need to slay. Ormond is at the hushed honey.
What you wanna know?
Oh.
Gone to shite.
Somebody else?
did you want to know?
Limit weather, maybe?
You!
Plan on traveling, be sure to keep an eye on the weather. Quickly find yourself in a bind, fight enemy surroundings. Stronger in bad weather.
That means...
So we won't be able to exploit enemies' weaknesses in bad weather. Damn. Then again, fighting in such tough conditions should help us become stronger, right? Well, if anyone can handle it, it's you lot. If you want to plan your training around the weather, ask the fortune teller. A forecast will cost you, however. And I don't need the ingredients.
Gone to shite, this has.
I'm in trouble now.
Am I missing something?
Pleasure to see you.
Did it send me back Martira? It did.
Well, what do you want to do?
Oh, I didn't want to be in Martyr. Why did it do that to me?
Where to?
That's why. I'm like, what is going on here? I was completely
Let's go.
screwed up there.
What in the blazes?
Ain't this a pickle? Why don't he just sod off?
The exhibition of the brave.
Oh! Hey!
Fancy a bit of info? Want in on this?
Surely heard of that stretch of desert to the south of here. That's Tradia Desert. It lies beyond the large gate. Most travelers and cargo arrive at Grand Rad after making that desert. Consequently, no shortage of people that have been attacked while traveling through it. They're harassed on the journey by swarms of Valmo and giant monstrous birds. The threats are too numerous to name, but the worst is the man-eater Montella. Word is, not only does it breathe, its breath burn like fire, it also spreads a foul poison. Fight it, you should be very wary of its howl. Okay, so I want to be defended against poison, burn. In addition to being resistant to fire magic, effective against it, the blaze only invigorates it, so mind your tactics. Conversely, it's quite susceptible to the cold. Ice magic is effective against it. Best remember that and prepare accordingly. That's about all I know, unless you want to end up as another set of bones getting bleached by the desert sun. Better know when to run. Alright. So we can go change up our archetypes. Gran Turismo 7. I actually, I caught a glimpse of some Gran Turismo 7 gameplay the other day. Somebody on YouTube or something that came up. And I was like, wow, that actually looks, really good. It looked, just as good as Forza or whatever. Forza's got a different mechanic, though, where it's a little, I don't know, you take on, missions and stuff. I don't know if Gran Turismo is now like that, too.
Do make yourself at home.
I'm gonna keep the knight on her. I feel like I need to level the knight up a little bit. yeah, what's here? So I have the mag needed, but I need to level up the mage to level 20. Ooh, she can almost get... Yeah, he's only level rank 4 with the mage. There's a lot of work that you have to put in, I feel like, to get those ranks put up. His rank 8. He was the healer, okay. Ah, so to get the next healer, he's got to get his condition with Maria up to 3. And he's 18 with the healer now, so he's pretty close. What about Stroll? Stroll, where are you? With the Brawler, the Warrior. You're close. You have a condition too, though. I gotta get to level strength. Alright, so we're good to go there.
You'll come again, won't you?
I don't know, I kind of want to complete this mission tonight. I'm going a little over on the stream, but...
Alright then.
Where is the... shop is this way?
Now what am I to do? Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Okay? And what is it you want?
Well, let's appraise maybe some weapons. Silver Claymore. Do anything for us. Sanctor's Devotion. Artisan. Ooh, that brings her attack up.
Now then.
Sells stuff. And got nothing for poison here. Okay, we do. We got this. We got nothing for burn.
Yeah?
She just mentioned there's another shop next door.
Him? King? Keep dreaming, fella.
Just a random drunkard out here. What's up, random drunkard?
Guess there's nothing to be done about it.
Alright then. Where to? Let's go.
I guess the Gauntlet Runner. If we want to go fight this other creature.
Really?
Ah, it's dark out though.
Where to?
Let's go.
We'll go to this store. We'll see if there's anything for burn here.
What'll I do here?
And it's raining right too, so.
Absolutely drenched.
Okay?
Thank you.
Nothing for burn here either. Silver lance.
Indeed. What now?
Equipment. Actually, while it's raining right now, I should have been out, like, doing a little fighting. Well, which are the royal virtues? We still gotta get eloquence up. No, we did make it. We level 2. We do have to figure out something to do to waste the night, though. We don't want to, like, just go to sleep. Gotta do something.
Amazing. Now what am I to do? Now what am I to do?
Courage. This one. Wisdom.
Okay? Come on. Sure.
All right.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We still haven't got that damn gunner.
Hey.
Valmo has appeared in the mine. Dangerous to keep mining work going on while it's around. Miners will lose their job if it sticks around. Heard talk of that as well. The beast is supposed to be holed up in a location known as Man-Eater Proto. Where did this come about? These times, losing one's livelihood is often a matter of life and death. No telling who will become the next direct victim is Valmo.
I suppose.
It would be best to resolve this issue before the damage worsens. Might be a request at the recruitment center. I was just about to leave to go do a different one.
We should hurry.
It's still raining.
More people missing. Take a look.
We don't have enough help with everything going on. Surprise there. Well, you taking a request? To slay the alpha rockworm, Valmo Proto. Foreman is at the tavern in Thoroughfare Square in Mark.
What do you think of this?
I see. Hey!
We'll do it. I mean, no promises we'll complete it, because we're still trying to do another one.
Good hunting to you.
Let's do it.
No deadline, at least.
Whoa.
It's like the weather over there is good.
That reminds me.
Isn't this the village Nurse was talking about? Remember his story about the old man and the relic? Makes the villagers about the old man if we go.
Ooh.
This must be the place, man. Your grotto. What a chilling.
And right there's a labyrinth. Nice little village. Here's where... Oh, I smell trouble.
The gauntlet.
And there's a campground. And right there's a labyrinth. And there's a campground.
There's a runner.
Rival.
This place.
Oh, now it got me all tripped up with this thing. Alright, we'll go get the information from Norman. This one.
What you want to know? Oh, I bear good tidings.
Southeast of the town is Manor Grotto. Many people go there, yet startlingly few ever come back. Which is how the place got its name. Within that place dwells the Alpha Rockworm Valmo. Apparently, that's the leader of the Valmo pack. Has it, there are several.
Here's the real skinny.
Even if you slay one, they call for another immediately. So if you want to make the end of it, you have to defeat them all at the same time. Apparently they're weak to ice. They may be sturdy, vulnerable to the cold. Other than that, there's also other critters like bugs and flower monsters. Careful with those, since they'll try to paralyze you. Know about the village on the road to the cave. Sell equipment and palaces. Prepare yourself well and then go, is all I'm saying. Buy some more information from back, eh? Okay. I mean, that one is worth more money. But we did set out to...
Alright then.
Other first.
What now?
Okay. Maneater of the Mine. Bill Capital Add. Need to slay the Maneater Manuela in Desert, south of Green. Adds me fire and weak place. Killing its wild dog under out. Prep scoring. Oh, so I don't even have to like go to the gauntlet run.
Right. Time for the old girl to shine.
That is so much easier.
Now then.
Oh, that was a thing.
Here's where we are now. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see.
Let's see.
And right there's a labyrinth.
So I've never been to it before.
Let's see here. It's your call. Let's move.
Are they just gonna let me run out the southern?
Alright then.
Nothing left to do.
I
Understood.
guess so. Let's go.
Yes.
This bounty apparently leads a pack of wild dogs. It's called the Mandela.
Just a sec.
That's the one.
So apparently,
Looks like it checked up on us
Well
and
then.
back. Let's just refocus on smaller curs. Can't ignore this
Yes.
forever. So you aim to lure it out. That's a good plan. Let us be about it.
We got this.
this is bad. They're on to us.
Skill.
All right. How's that?
We got this. All right, we did it.
We've been spotted.
Come on!
On your guard.
Hey, great job.
That solves that. I shall strive to use this power wisely.
Get ready, everyone.
Oh, they saw us.
Impressive as ever.
No, looks like they found us.
Damn, they're on us.
I think we got them all. We'll be safe for
All
a
right.
while.
How's that? Come on!
I can feel greater power within.
Let's push through!
Such skill.
All right. How's that?
Brilliant. Hey, good one.
Come on!
Impressive as ever.
That was well done.
That was the last of them.
Alright, here's the pack.
All right. How's that?
You.
Cat? Come on!
Hey, great job.
Skill.
Amazing. Great moves back there.
Anybody gain a level yet?
Noticed us.
Yeah, I should probably throw down a quick save. Save it. Oh. I've been wasting a lot of freaking time.
Yep.
That was brilliant.
How's that? Let's push through!
Look.
There's a treasure chest right over there, too.
All right.
Alright, ice magic. Damn, it's huge! Between the worms and this guy, people in the town are essentially trapped. One certainly expects peace in the desert, but for something like this to appear... No kidding. This isn't the type of fellow the city guard can handle. We've got to do something.
Stay present and focused.
I like the model of that enemy, though. That's pretty neat. It's like a scorpion lion. They're calling it a wild dog, though. That's kind of funny.
Get ready.
It's the Manuela.
Now accept your fate. I show no mercy.
There's no holding back. I'll cut you down.
By this power, is there enough in the rear guard?
Mage! Ice!
You hit their weakness!
I stand ready!
That's your opening, Captain!
Let justice prevail! Freeze!
Hogenberg got them right
Be
in their weak
neither
spot.
timid nor arrogant. I'll use what I must. Then again, hidden arm.
Let me help!
This is it!
Take him out right now.
Apologies.
Ah.
Did you finish it?
I shall vanquish evil.
Be careful out there, okay?
Not now. Let's make an end of it. No. Ah! Tougher than I thought.
It's okay. I won't hold back. Freeze!
You hit their weakness!
For all that
That's
we
your opening,
strive
Captain!
for!
Yeah, he was a pushover.
Good.
Another rusted weapon, though.
Excellent. I grow more powerful.
Protection.
New skill. Automatically increase wielder's defense at the start of battle. Nice.
However,
Alright, that one didn't take that long. It kind of makes me want to go do this other one, too.
Even so.
yes.
Right.
What do you think?
Yes. Let's head back.
Yeah.
What now?
Port in.
Where to?
Hey!
Yeah, because it's going to count as a day.
Okay then.
That's right.
Got it.
All right.
You see?
6 days left until we depart. We've got to apprehend scumbag Morris and get to the truth of these abductions about him before we go.
Somehow.
Claims to be driven by greed, but that excuse rings hollow to my ears. There are undoubtedly larger motives.
Feeling worn out?
You all look like you've been put through the ringer. Nothing like food and rest to fuel the mind and body, eh? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
We've got to hurry.
I hear a voice. I do have to raise her to rank 3 because there was a
More people missing.
there was like the healer level 2 that I unlock by doing. Let's go get our bounty though.
We did it.
Increased courage and got 10,000.
All right.
Well done.
You know, I like this game the more and more I play. Yeah. UET. Is your game timed? Yeah, it's on like a weird timer. It's not like Majora's Mask was only 3 days. And you got to physically like see the timer as it was going. This game, it's like you can choose to go out and do a quest, but if you do, it's going to cost you a day. So I know I have like X amount of days left to beat this like main story that's going on here in the town of Martira, which is when I was underground in the sewers. So I have 6 more days until I basically have to leave here. So I need to finish that story in the 6 days. But then you have all these other things to do, so you can kind of get bogged down with them. So you don't want to just do the main quest and skip all the other shit, or else you won't get enough experience probably to beat the end of the game. So I'm guessing you kind of have to balance it maybe a little bit. But yeah, it does have a cool like little time mechanic. I'm not gonna lie though, it kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety. Because I'm always like, oh man, am I screwing something up? Am I not gonna have enough time? So I do have one more target that he gave me. I have 6 days left. I've used half the days so far, but I did finish like a portion of the tomb there. Or not the tomb, but under the castle there. So yeah, you have a calendar in the game. Tell the story about Majora and Christmas. Yeah, that's a good story. I'm gonna save that one for a YouTube video, I think. That's definitely gonna be whenever I do a Majora's Mask YouTube video. That story is definitely gonna be in there because that's an epic story. Shit. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have to leave that day. That's my last day. So I have 1, 2, 3, 4. Really only have 5 days. The other bounty gives me a lot of fucking money though. Oh man, that's a toughie.
More people missing.
Do I do it right now?
More people missing.
What now?
Actually, it's only 20,000. I think I should do. I'm streaming for a long time tonight. Wow.
Now then. There a ways. Need to pick up a few things?
This place.
Ooh, it's raining there though.
Here's where we are now.
So I shouldn't go in there in the rain. So maybe I'll do a little bit more of the dungeon here.
Understood.
Yeah. I'm actually going to use this time to save. I'm going to throw a save down. Get off of this stream because we've been streaming for quite a while tonight. We definitely went over, but we needed to make up some time for some other ones and when I'd like rambled. Whatever. That save. Playtime 22 hours. So if this is a normal RPG that's usually going to go like 45 hours or so, we're about halfway through. Which I wonder, are we actually halfway through? I do wonder, are we halfway through? I heard this game can be pretty long, so let's see. I really am liking it though. The more I play, the more I do like it. Like today was generally a good stream with some fun stuff to do, and we really didn't even main quest a lot. We kind of did some other side questy things and the bounties and whatnot, so that was kind of cool. I did like the story in the beginning though. It's Scumbag Morris. I've just deemed him that because they called him a scumbag one time in the one dialogue sequence, and then I just ran with it. So he's now Scumbag Morris for life. And I mean, he really is a scumbag, so it's fine. It's fine to call him that. We made a new follower tonight, Frinkin. So shout out to Frinkin. Frinkin C. Scumbag Morris is a scumbag. I'm sorry, my auto mod wanted to block your comment. I'm glad you're still watching, Frinkin. Thanks for joining. For real, that's awesome. I didn't even think you were still here. But yeah, thanks for checking out the stream. Just freaking see. Nice. I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will freaking see. But yeah, anyway, thanks for watching the stream, guys. We'll be back on... Well, what's today? Today's Thursday. We'll be back on Saturday. Saturday night, maybe Saturday morning. I don't know. I might even stream tomorrow. I don't know. I kind of want to get some more hours in this game. I feel like it's a pretty long game. And actually, Frinkin, you beat the game. How many hours did it take you to beat the game? Just wondering. Cause I feel like I gotta beat this by a certain time frame here. And I am worried that I'm not gonna make it, that I might have to stream a couple more hours here and there. Oh god, like 80? Oh boy. That's gonna be a rough one. Like 80 hours? Oh man. I'm at 22 hours right now, and I have like 3 weeks left to stream this game. Yeah, I'm gonna have to crank it up a notch. You did a lot, so maybe I can do it in 60. I don't know if this is gonna be a game that I try to platinum. I mean, I am having a lot of fun with it. Maybe I'll, yeah, rest in peace time. Some games I go through the trouble and platinum. I don't know I'll do it in this one. But yeah, I'm gonna stream Assassin's Creed Shadows when it comes out, even though everybody is talking a lot of shit about it and hates it. So we'll stream it, and if it sucks, I'll talk shit about it the whole time. But what I'm really waiting for is actually Expedition 33, which comes out at the end of April. So I'm really, really looking forward to that one. I would skip Assassin's Creed Shadows to maybe finish this one and then go on to Expedition 33. But yeah, that's chat for another time. But yeah, you guys have a good night. Thanks for watching. Thanks for following. And yeah, till next time.